I'm about to go start a new project. And it doesn't have anything to do with landscaping. Can we say woohoo? No, I've enjoyed all the landscaping, but I'm looking for, I don't know, a little reprieve from that, and especially on rainy days. I am getting back into something that I enjoy immensely. I got it from my mom, and that would be arts and crafts. I love projects, and I have been thinking for a long time about adding an additional line to the Say It, Display It product. And if you're new, sayitdisplayit.com. It's daily inspiration cards, 30 in a deck. You rotate them out daily for a different message every day. It's a fuel your day, fuel your month concept, and you can pick your own theme, something that is near and dear or applicable to you in your life. I even have a dog and a cat theme. Anyways, that was a bunny trail. If you're not new, you would know that last year, I can hardly believe I'm saying that, last December, I was picking up scraps of shiplap and my vinyl/laminate flooring. Looks like wood. It's beautiful. I was picking up scraps outside as the guys were, cutting it and to size and everything that they were doing. And I was like, okay, what am I going to do with these scraps? I surely hope that I'm not going to just collect them and do nothing with them. Here we are a year later. And I invested in a machine. No, I'm not bunny trailing again. It's not a lawnmower. Not yet. That won't be till spring or next fall. Who knows? I've invested in a Cricut Explore 3. And I'm going to learn how to use it via YouTube. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you for all you people out there that do Cricut videos. And going to make some plaques with my top 6 sayings that have to do with serene and simple life. Sayings that I live and breathe. Put in the comments before you watch this. Do you know what 6 sayings I'm talking about? And I'm going through fonts, not sayings. I think I said sayings because this is coming. I just watched my other little clip, but I went through different fonts, but I already had the sayings picked out. I'm a sayings junkie. In the Say It, Display It line, I think I've got, at one point I had 30 themes, 30 in a deck. That's 900 different sayings. Can you imagine? Are you a sayings junkie? Even like 100 sayings? Anyways, they all have to do with serene and simple life. They all have to do with my book, Rut to Revival, A Gypsy Soul Nomad Journey. Every time I start rocking, I think about a comment when somebody told me I was making them dizzy. Sorry. If you're watching and I'm making you dizzy, it's not my intention. I'll be still. I don't know how to be still. Listen to the birds, and I can be still. It's hard to be still on the porch when you're on a rocker because it's so peaceful. Anyways, this is going to be over the course of 2 videos. The first segment here is just the getting started, the getting organized. I label things by numbers and letters so that I can correspond my plaques, the different sizes. I have like 6 different sizes of plaques that I'm initially going to start with. And then I have the 6 different sayings, but I have different fonts, so I'm trying to mesh it all together, choosing what font I'll use. You'll see. It's a little confusing, but stick with me and maybe give you some good ideas of your own. But I'm really hoping that these are going to take off. I'm going to be like launching them maybe a couple Christmas shows around here. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make the time or not before I head to Arizona, but I am doing the 10-day Celerama Tyson Wells in Arizona. And I'm looking for a couple people who might want to give me a bathroom break and might want to sit with me and help me a little bit. Maybe in exchange for a deck of cards. Okay, guys, with no further ado, I hope you'll join me. Here, Serene and Simple Life. A Serene and Simple Life morning here at the Cozy Nest Cottage. Let's go inside and I'll show you my workstation, guys. I'm so excited. I worked all day yesterday. I've got a new product that I'm going to be showcasing in Arizona, along with the Say It, Display It. Ta-da! This is just the beginnings. I will show you finished product. But yesterday I started cutting with my new Cricut. This is a Cricut Explore 3. Here's the Say It, Display It. This is the gratitude collection I've been out of for a while. And I'm thinking of mounting these onto some of my wood also, but I'm not sure yet. And then this is the I collection. Let's pick one. Know who you are and know it's enough. I do have this collection still in stock. You are the catalyst of your own happiness. Well, imagine that. Surround yourself with good vibes. There you go, 3 for the day. All right, back to what I'm doing here. A new line. The wood. Many of you who have been with me a while know that I picked up scraps of wood as the guys were finishing my beautiful tiny home. And I'm going to be mounting some of my artwork, which is actually over here. These little scraps I've got going on. Oh my gosh, back in the day I kept every little scrap, and now I'm starting that again. But here is backdrops that I have used for Say It, Display It. I've scanned these into my computer, and a couple different sizes in here. And I'm going to be using some of this artwork that I've done with acrylics and watercolors for some of the backgrounds. I'm going to work with Mod Podge, maybe a spray glue as well. And obviously this is my floor. Nice little plaques. I'll probably be selling these for like, I don't know, maybe like $8, $10, maybe $12. I'm not sure. A couple dollars, give or take. There's the floor. And but I'm very excited. Yesterday, just giving you the real deal here. I sat here with my computer. It was a rainy day. The door was open. And I designed on the Cricut Space app. Here's some of my templates I had made earlier. This is the size of one of the plaques, and then it says 6C here. I got some ideas off of Pinterest and Etsy, different sayings. I have 6 different sayings that I'm working with. And so 6, number 6 and C, and I'm kind of going to emulate maybe those fonts. This was just to get my, I don't know, just to get my creative juices flowing. Then I have to do Faith Over Fear, which is 4B here. So it would be this one. Of course, on Design Space, you get 30 days of a free trial, and they've got a lot of these sayings on there that I can print out as well. This one here, Live Light, Life Large. I've already done this one, so I put an check and then I put an X. And that one is right there. And at first I was gonna just put the black lettering on here. Of course, I'm gonna cut these all out with vinyl. I still may use these. I don't like to waste anything. I'm waiting on my transfer tape. But I could just, you know, I was gonna paint on here and then put these down with the vinyl. I'm not sure, I'm just playing around right now with different ideas and getting my creative juices flowing. So in the other room, you've actually not even seen my new setup here. Absolutely love it. I'm gonna do a little Christmas open house with all the decorations that I decided to save, all of about 15. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe and click the bell. This was a shoe holder, and I've got my vinyl, but like I said, I'm waiting on the transfer tape now. Black and white, and never used a, well, I had a Cricut back in the day that had cartridges, so I had used the Cricut. A very old Fiskars trimmer. Creative memories back in the day. I was a leader with them for 23 years. And then this is a nice little tray that has some of my cardstock. Obviously, I've not even opened up my weeding tools yet. I've just been using my fingers. And comes with a USB also. So that's that. I've got 3 mats. I didn't buy the Cricut. I just bought an off-brand and vinyl too. So hoping that is going to work out. Put in the comments, do you use a Cricut? So I have the Cricut sitting on top there normally, underneath. And yeah, I got everything set up in stages. You know, one time I did on one day I looked at fonts, and then I got organized with all the different plaques. And so let me show you what's going on outside now. It's been steps just to get remotivated to get going. I just absolutely love this setup. Going to paint the table, but I'm not sure what color yet. I'm thinking maybe all white to match the rocker. And then here is new setup. Gotta love it. This table was in the back. Wouldn't this make a great buffet table if I had some friends over? I've already met some people that I said I want them to come over and from a Bible study, a connections group, and probably get 6 or 8 chairs here. A couple here, one there, a couple down the way. Could have 6 or 8 people here. All right, back to the business at hand. So underneath here, I had all this wood in the baby shed, and I pulled it out and organized it by size. And so I've got 5 nice containers here. I'm gonna spray paint some plaques. I don't know, today or tomorrow, black and white. I might use these colors too, I'm not sure. But these are gonna be some display items that I'm gonna take with me to Arizona for my 10-day show. I'm doing the Celerama. But right now, I am going to take these out of these containers because when I set stuff up, then I get to it. This is like kind of out of sight, out of mind. While I was getting accustomed to the Cricut, watching a lot of videos. And I think I'm going to set up a table right here. I have like a half-size card table. I did have my plaques on it before, but it felt really junky. And then this will kind of be like maybe a drying station, and so will that. So that's the plan. Oh, look at my new, this came from Mary and Shirley and Becky. And I have to get Joe to hang this up high, bring his ladder. I'm not sure where I want this yet. So until I get a flower pot, I'm just hung it here. But thank you so much, girls. I love you. Appreciate this housewarming gift. I do have a little wish list with housewarming, but this was not on it. They just sent this out of the loveliness of their hearts. So this is definitely a true statement I've shown you before. All right, let's talk more action, right? Going to set the table up and get back to designing more sayings with the Cricut while I wait for the vinyl to come in a couple days. And then we'll really get on it and I'll show you some completed plaques. 2 days later, 6 a.m. Couldn't sleep, been up since about 5:15. And I've got a new setup. I worked yesterday on making some samples and practicing with the vinyl. And here we are with the Cricut, everything all in one place now, so I'm not getting up and down and jumping all around. I've got 11 that I want to do today. This is the floor pieces. I've got a nice basket here with all my weeding tools. Finally opened those up. Trimmer in case I need it. Working with my laptop. I've got my template set up here. First cup of coffee. The birds are chirping. Can you hear? And around the corner, drum roll. Here's the first of the vinyl. I like it. What do you think, guys? What do you think I should charge for these? This was one of the little embellishments. Simple, clean. This was a template that Design Space offers, and this was my own creations. And I showed you these, I think already. I'm probably gonna mount those down. I'm pretty sure I told you with Mod Podge or this spray glue, I'm not sure. And I think I will make the letters in vinyl and then place them on top of the artwork. So I've got a full day here. I'm thinking each plaque is probably gonna take me close to an hour because it takes a lot of transferring to get this right. A lot of slow go, slow roll here. Got my footrest, and here's the vinyl set up in this little container. It's kind of nice right there, ready to go. I'm gonna do half white, half black, and then we'll show you when I've got my finished. I'm thinking of making about 50, selling them at the Cellarama in Arizona. So stay tuned for the next video where I show you spray painting the white plaques. I'm gonna do those in white, black, maybe a light teal, maybe a light peach. And I'll show you the finished and I'll show you the spray painting. All right, guys, let's go outside for a minute for our ending. Skipped a day because Joe was over here the other day and he put up some privacy blinds or shades, and I'm gonna get 2 more over here. Blessings in your day and joy in the journey, and of course in all your projects. Lights, camera, action. The vinyl's ready to go. I've got organized boards here. We're gonna do 1 more in black and 2 in white. Which do you like better, the white or the black? I think it's gonna depend upon the saying and the embellishments and the colors. I'm not sure. But I designed this. This actually came from Design Space. And then over here, I'm gonna do 4 with Faith Over Fear, and I've got the sizes all arranged. And then I'm either gonna do Living Life Large or Find Joy in the Journey on these larger ones. They're like, there we go. So feeling really good about the start of this day. And I don't know how long each one will take me. I tend to want to get in a hurry and work with a sense of urgency, but I do have a few weeks before I take off. Alrighty. Later.